The Dark Crown. Wait, so now that the minion prince has a crown, does that make him the minion king? All hail the minion king. Is it actually worth using, or should it just be tossed in the trash? Let's get into it. The Dark Crown at max gives the minion prince plus 10%. No, 20%. No, 30% extra HP and DPS. Come on, give me 10, give me 20, 20, no, 30, yes, 30. But there's actually no chance involved with this epic piece of equipment, because along with an 11% attack speed increase and a 700 HP increase, this extra percentage of HP and DPS is all that it does every time a specific amount of troops die. Other than that, there's no special tricks to it. No freezing orb, no flaming wings, no shiny belt to distract the defenses, although that would be kind of cool. So we have to ask ourselves, is this piece better than what the minion prince already has? It's pretty much generally agreed upon that the Dark Orb is the most powerful piece of his equipment overall for ground and air attacks, offering a 640 HP increase, 73 DPS increase, and the big one, which is a massive round ball that explodes outward, doing 200 in damage and slowing defenses down by 50% for 18 seconds. And the crazy thing is, the Dark Orb is only a piece of common equipment. Common, not epic. So we're definitely not getting rid of that if we're using the minion prince. Which means we have to look at the other three pieces in the Fancy Pants, the Henchmen, and the Noble Iron. Now the Noble Iron does 770 damage for the MP's first 7 shots, and although I personally have tried using it with the Warden rather than doing a Spirit Walk with the RC, I haven't seen a lot of success with it, making this piece super base specific. Now the Metal Pants are definitely cool, allowing the minion prince to have an ability similar to the Giant Gauntlet in 70% reduced incoming damage at max. There's also 2500 in health recovery and a 1200 HP increase, but if we keep the MP protected behind a row of dragons and loons, for example, he shouldn't need his Metal Pants, and we can find better use out of the other pieces. Which leaves us with the Henchmen, and this is the piece I see most often paired with the Dark Orb, offering 538 in health recovery and 188 DPS increase. This piece is most powerful with the 2 summoned units that pop out when this ability is pressed. And each of those henchmen have 2500 HP, but one of the benefits I see most with these 2 guys is attracting seeking air mines and taking the heat off the minion prince for a short period of time. Which, if we have the Dark Crown on the minion prince rather than the henchman puppet, will he need the protection that the henchman can offer him? At max, without equipment taken into consideration, the minion prince has 5358 HP and does 750 DPS. Plus 10% adds 536 HP rounded up and 75 DPS. Plus 20%, 1072 HP and 150 DPS. Plus 30%, offering 1607 HP and 225 extra DPS. But by the time that 180 housing space of troops have passed away, or died, or however you want to say it, at that point when he gets that 30% buff, he's likely to be more vulnerable, meaning that expert funneling is going to be absolutely necessary in order to take full advantage of this piece of equipment. Also understood is these numbers will be a bit higher if you take in the HP and DPS increases that happen from equipment that you put on the minion prince. So to me, it comes down to the question of, are we able to funnel effectively and keep our minion prince behind a wall of protection? If yes, then the Dark Crown will likely benefit our overall attack more, since the minion prince himself will be able to do more damage and last longer than the henchmen together can do. But if we're the type of attacker where our minion prince wanders off during our dragon attacks, or maybe we're doing ground attacks where he is more vulnerable to air targeting defenses and traps, then he's not going to last as long, meaning we would likely get more value out of the henchman, for example, by keeping him protected. So, is the Dark Crown a piece of equipment that we should just toss in the trash because it's completely worthless? Like the Mashup Madness troop that I always forget the name of. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is definitely a very powerful piece of equipment, but it will take a little bit of skill in order to get the most use out of it. Now, if we are using the minion prince for ground attacks because we want to use and take advantage of the Dark Orb, then it might be more beneficial to use the henchman. That way the minion prince stays a little more protected for just a little bit longer. But that doesn't mean that the Dark Crown can't be useful as well. Just figure out what works best for your attacks. If you enjoyed this Dark Crown analysis, make sure you subscribe for more future videos that will be coming out very soon. And if you're looking for the best pieces of equipment for the king that you should be upgrading right now, make sure you check out this video. Hopefully it will help. Until that next video, my name is TipDog20. I'll see you then.